Yeah, that one did change. That one, I'm trying that one out. The other one's gonna come back. I just need to unlock more space is what I need. Yeah, hello everybody. Hello. And welcome to tonight's conclusion. Saw the message pop up. Started to read it. Realized it was my bot. Anywho. Yeah, I wanted one with my I was looking at my logo and realized, hey, that could easily be the top of a heart. Thus a new emote was born. So yeah. But I don't know, because I can swap them in and out easily now with the library thing. The only thing is I only have the 2 spots now for tier 1. You know, I want more. But I'm also not gonna force people, you know, to sub. I mean, I could, you know, if I really wanted more, I could just gift subs to people, but then that's taking money out of my pocket to put less money back in. Meh. So, you know, it just depends. I mean, if I was close to the next, you know, unlock, then yeah, I'd be like, sure, I'll just gift some subs when I have the money, but however, to remedy this, I'm probably gonna start using BT TV emotes. So people are gonna start seeing a lot of just text instead of emotes if they don't have BT TV. So I don't know. I gotta look into it still. Must look into it. Oh, sorry, my leg was stuck. Oh, thank you for your belief. I appreciate it. I mean, I would say that if I don't receive much growth within the next 6 months to a year, then I might get a little worried. Seeing as how I've only been at this since the beginning of January, or middle of January, actually. So there's, you know, that. But yeah, you know, other than that, it is what it is until it isn't what it is now and is what it will be. Made sense in my head. I apologize for any confusion that may have caused. Oy. But we do have this wonderful game to finish. We're going to finish it. That means next week we will be moving on to another game, possibly a Telltale game, but we'll see. I had to take a look at what we are what we have in the queue, basically. Okay, let's see here. I think we want this background, and I want a controller. All right, episode 5, Outatime. That's loud. That is loud. But is it loud in my ear, or is it just loud? Let's find out, shall we? Seems okay. Oh, I'm gonna get hit for this music. On YouTube for sure. It won't be a strike, it'll just be a claim. Directed by Dennis Leonard. I know him.
Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Doc. Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Oh.
Stay put. I'm on my way.
Great, but first I need you to perform an important mission. On the table
that's
next
not
to my
working.
office, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Trying to get
Is it
comfortable.
glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good. It's fantastic. Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn,
What?
it's Edna.
But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up. Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the time circuits?
Sure.
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police
Oof.
state.
She used my science
Evil
to turn
Doc.
Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No.
Well, that's true.
Ah! What the hell? Where'd it go?
It went up. I mean, I hear... Oh, it's right there.
Oh, come on. Here, little static thingy.
Interesting.
I can't reach it.
That's not what I want. Oh, nothing I can use. Okay, so I need to time it. That's all.
I can't reach it. I can't reach it. Gotcha!
Okie doke.
future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow.
I thought Trixie couldn't do it because she's Canadian.
A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display, because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her.
I found a loophole.
Oh, good.
Kind of loophole.
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right, all right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Catchy.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Crockett.
What's going on here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty, now.
Whoa, what the hell?
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
The electrokinetic levitator was Emmett's idea. I just helped. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my
This
point
bitch.
is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Sonny Crockett really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Sonny?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Yakov Smirnov.
Come here.
What is that from? I know that's from something.
Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law.
Your nose just went through your fingers, dude.
Well,
I'll dig
Just
something
saying.
up.
you do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better, where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Nice try, bitch.
Okay, so I
Sorry,
gotta
I
find
hate her.
Emmett
Can you tell?
and do something about Edna.
I think the world hates her, but you know.
Greeting.
Hi, Trixie.
That's Techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something.
Uh-oh.
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
It kind of is.
What time is Emmett supposed to go on?
Let's see, 8 kilobeats past 50. We're on metric time here at the Hill Valley Expo.
Artie told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
No worries, thanks for the lurk,
Still,
my
I'd
dude.
like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
That's it.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well?
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away. Come on, Trixie. I'm dying to know how you got the job back.
I think I
You
know.
won't hear it from me. I don't talk out of turn.
I'm pretty sure I know.
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
Huh.
Nice.
Kinda like
Happy to
family. Okay. Sure. This is the phone booth he called you from.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Klondike 4253. Got it. If I have to remember.
Hiya, folks.
Alright, we gotta find...
Enlightenment awaits you under the sea.
I think that's supposed to be a clock.
What the hell?
Hey, Artie.
What do
Good
you think?
Lord.
Quite a setup, huh?
The expo? Sure, but I was wondering. Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Is there any way you can delay Emmett's demo? He ran into some last-minute turbulence.
Emmett's already pushed his luck by substituting this electrokinetic what's-this for the mental alignment meter he was supposed to be showing. I can't alter his place on the roster, too. The board would get the idea I was showing favoritism.
You sure you can't just push Emmett's slot back a little?
I could eliminate it altogether. Would that work for you?
No.
What?
I was just remembering a time when you refused to take me to the zoo.
Huh?
Nothing. Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
That's not the point.
Actually, it is.
Is there anything you could do to get Emmett's
But
booth
okay.
reopened?
I am afraid not. This may be a wondrous land of tomorrow, but it's still within the jurisdiction of the Hill Valley Police Force. Maybe you should talk to Officer Parker.
He says there's nothing he can do as long as Edna's got clout in Hill Valley.
She does have that.
Come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie her job back? I thought her being Canadian was a deal breaker.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
See you around.
How do we get a Canadian an American job? A single female Canadian.
How about an algae cake?
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? But I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey! You're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice!
Ah, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster!
Excuse me, Mr...
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish-brown hair.
A distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Great, thanks. Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him. Perfect.
Modular living space of the future.
Welcome to the Atlas House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas Glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Chloroform. Ah, damn it.
Emmett? Where'd you take him now, Doc?
Greetings again, mortals! This is Techne, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
They're just gonna put me back in the
Fully
way I went.
equipped home entertainment center.
Yeah, she got her job
where's
back.
the ColecoVision?
God, ColecoVision. And we're trying to figure out how she got her job back. Yeah, they're being very tight-lipped about it.
Fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by fleets of fruit-bearing helicopters.
Ah, it's wax.
I'm pretty sure that Artie married her to make her an American.
In the House of the Future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Checkney News of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, Trixie. It's me, Sonny.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking out this snazzy phone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Conversation terminated.
Well, no, because that's when we blackmailed her, that's when we found out she was Canadian. And that's when he fired her.
In the mood for fun? The House of the Future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese checkers and everything.
Alright, there's something about... Alright, Parker could wriggle free of this troll if he had some dirt on. Recorded confession. Wait, I need a recording device.
Flowers of the future. Just like a regular potted plant, only fake.
Oh, forget it. Swap flowers. Oh, there's a bugged one in... Okay.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot
That's
earlier.
nuts. That's crazy. I'm gonna move this a little bit so it's not in my face.
What?
Next up on our roster, a man who saw the possibilities in pond scum.
Excuse me.
Welcome, Ernest
Oh,
Philpott.
my nose.
Thanks, Trixie. Technique. I'm truly honored to be here
he's
today
approaching.
among all you pointy-headed type people.
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
The field of pond scum. Ladies and gentlemen. is a
Well,
mysterious and
Recording Edna on the plant is a great idea, but I probably should be a little more subtle about it.
hours of experimentation.
Now, can you please...
I'm assuming to put it back in the House of the Future. That's my gut instinct. But let's see. Oh, the phone booth. Okay.
Please leave me alone to do my job.
In a minute, I'm not quite through
I
yet.
am here to present my discoveries to our disbelieving
Okay,
world.
call me a snoop.
Algae cakes, ladies ladies and gentlemen, is the next wave in the agricultural revolution of the 20th century. Algae is just loaded with healthful properties. Vitamins A,
Okay, now that I've done that,
enough protein to choke a horse.
walk this way, Marty. Come on.
Benefit of all this nutrition on account of the less than appetizing nature of the algae
Welcome
herself.
to the world of
Sweetened
tomorrow,
with corn
where a man's
and held
home
together in
is truly
solid
his castle.
lumps through the
Here,
miracle of
gratification is
The
just
algae
always
cake
a
presents
push of a
package
button
that is
away.
chewy to the mouth and bursting with delightful fresh flavor.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan. I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear? But it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh yes, he's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come galumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world.
Our
and the
stuff we
authorities
need.
did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames.
Fucking crazy ass arsonist
You were
bitch.
explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Conversation terminated.
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Hopefully nothing happens to the freaking flowers.
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
We better hurry. Come on, I want it. Thank you. No. Sensitive controls. Sensitive controls.
No, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
No.
Oh, hello,
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnov. Come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
Water is essential for human life. Shocking, I know.
Gotcha.
Emmett's been kidnapped by Carl Sagan.
What?
Really? He knocked him out in the House of Glass, then trapped me in that crazy House of the Future.
Do tell. And where are they now?
I don't know.
Well, when you find the master criminal that's kidnapped your friend, bring him over here, and we'll have a nice talk, okay?
Yeah, he's been kidnapped by himself.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
Oh, that's bad. That is super bad and hilarious, but super bad, Crash.
Edna's the speakeasy arsonist.
That's an interesting theory.
It's the truth. I heard her confess.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I'm afraid it's your word against hers. And no offense, but her word carries a little more weight around here than yours does.
That is the best comeback to that, though.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Oh, I hope so. You gotta get this albatross off my neck.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
I'm watching you. Always watching.
Thanks for the lurk, bro. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to put him back.
Casual. He's coming back.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? We're busy trying to protect the expo from the likes of you.
This will only take a minute.
Thanks for the lurk.
Our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
You know, one of these days I should really stop falling for that.
Hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth? Let's take that as a yes. Okay, Doc. Where have you taken Emmett now? Maybe somebody around here's seen him.
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I think this can...
know just who you're talking about. They just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch them.
He sounds different.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Sonny! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confused.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's...
Please, keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him. But if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Oof.
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
What have you done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed.
Nose itches. Ah, I hate it when
Cold-blooded
that
guy,
happens.
Duteau.
C'est la vie.
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
Convention special, 2 for...
Hey, Artie. This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out. Professor Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere.
So that gave him enough time to move Emmett. Right? The 2 seconds that I was gone?
Mon Dieu! What is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is current. Step back! You're clipping the hose!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techne, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit, hey folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techne, at our information desk.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped horse means imminent doom.
Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Duteau, a.k.a. Carl Sagan, a.k.a.
No!
Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you. I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
Step off the hose!
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
Not from here. He's too far away.
Step off the holes! Shit, that's better. Mercy.
Nah. I don't think so.
Step back! You're crimping the hose!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh,
Okay, there's got to be something I'm missing and not maybe talk to Artie.
He's messing with us? There's nothing wrong with those gears.
Monsieur Dutot is doing his best to fix the exhibit. Hovering over him like that doesn't help the situation any.
Step off the holes!
Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you would.
Everything he says is the same,
There's nobody in the
right?
bathysphere, right?
Right.
Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you! You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Dutot, a.k.a. Carl Sagan, a.k.a.?
No!
You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
Step off the hole!
I'm not going anywhere.
No, I guess you're not, but I can't wait here all day. I've got an expo to run.
Step!
I'm not going anywhere.
No, I guess you're not, but I can't wait here all day. I've got an expo to run.
Step off the holes!
Raise the bathysphere, Doc. Hey! You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you. I'm not going anywhere.
No, I guess you're not, but I can't wait here all day. I've got an expo to run.
I demand you uncrimp that hose!
I demand you let Emmett out of that bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about. Step off the hose!
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I won't do it!
Then neither will I.
So the lords, the years, they have become unstuck.
I just had to wait.
See?
Okay.
It was just a malfunction after all.
A little bit.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave.
Right.
One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techne, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
Been hard at work dreaming up gizmos and banging them together And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today? This wouldn't be the first time the world was changed by a kid barely
That
on
ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings, block bearings. Raised position, check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
Don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown!
Objection,
Oh,
Your Honor!
God.
I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Letter Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant! Emmett, are you up there?
Okay, now we gotta figure this out.
You don't think you can shelter him?
Come on, Mr. Judge, sir. You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I am stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you, directly.
I suppose you're his mouthpiece?
I guess so, yeah. You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
Ooh, wow.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
Yes.
No!
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm counting to 4.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan.
Okay.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Fear!
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Hey.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well...
At least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to have dreams, to have ambitions so great.
Oh, the drama.
It's got a life of their own, and it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they gallop on where they must. This is America, Pop, and in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father did. Isn't that why you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
Hey, Jose, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful evening or whatever time of the day it is where you are.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Yes.
Sure. Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, and maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett's just...
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Sounds
okay,
like
but
you.
if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language with only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me! And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Wow.
Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to.
Oh,
Tell him
someone's
I'll
having...
listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Emmett? He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No. Next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
Oh, it's the heartbreaking 80s moment, isn't it?
So, you think
Well,
my
not
new
heartbreaking,
invention
but
is a
heart-wrenching.
disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Pop! You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator... Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Put on a helmet, bro. Now we got the rest of It's not quite wrapped up in a neat little package yet, is it?
Hey! Hey, stop! Get back here!
Doc! Are you okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
But...
Move! Move! Marty!
Right? Seriously.
Oh my god! Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium.
I'll get help.
Newspaper.
What? You mean... Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay.
His timeline's dissolving, that's all.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this.
This is what you wanted to happen.
Doc, come back. Doc?
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Emmett,
True.
Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic currents simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
So, what comes next?
Work, work, and more work. A few more stumbles, followed by a breakthrough or two. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge.
Yeah.
Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you.
Right, go to the mental hospital.
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, yeah? Try me. What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett, where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can't understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
About 50 years, yeah.
Guarantee
There's just one little problem. That.
Yeah, it worked.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've
Seriously.
got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
All of the above.
I came to stop you from marrying Edna.
Edna Strickland? I could never marry her. I mean, she was my first love, but after she broke my heart and tried to sabotage my career, I never saw her again. Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
I
Me?
hope not.
Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about mine. Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere? Artie McFly? That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy.
Told you! I told you!
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in a little grave. So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Oh,
And the
shit.
Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's bad for both of them.
Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two looking mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
Ooh-wee.
Where exactly are we? We're a little lost.
Furthest point of my rounds, that's where you are. About 25 miles outside of Hayesville. Take a wrong turn, did you?
In a manner of speaking.
Tell us. We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
Did someone make Hill Valley disappear?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
I think she'll talk to me. I'm pretty good with women.
Scary Mary.
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
By the way, that is actually Michael J. Fox.
Can I drive?
Mary Pickford.
Right. You screwed too much up, Marty. No. Stop it. Okay, there's oof.
Doc, it's a...
Shh.
What do you see?
This vehicle has sustained some serious damage.
Way to stay focused, Doc. I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use. Look!
Shh.
Mm.
Look!
Shh.
Get in, investigate Edna. Kill her. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Look!
Shh.
An
Look.
old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all burnt. Look!
It's all burnt.
Mary Pickford.
The arsonist burning stuff. Who would have thought? That wasn't what I wanted to do.
What do you see?
This vehicle has sustained some serious damage.
Way to stay focused, Doc.
Oy. Why won't it let me? I don't want. I'm gonna have to.
intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
On a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
This is a pretty good, you know...
Hey, Miss Strick...
Who are you?
Yakov Smirnov.
Marty McFly.
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
You interviewed me once, back when you were young.
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
Yeah.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
No day but today.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
We spent today together.
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
But wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put 'em away.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
We must have brought something Edna wants.
Don't look at me. I didn't bring anything but myself.
Maybe not. I brought you him.
Him? Who him? Him who?
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
It can't be! Emmett!
Yes, Edna. It's me.
It is! It's October 13th, 1931! Oh, and you are Emmett! Emmett! How did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming, or... Well, stay there!
It's a classic case of repressed memory syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
That could be dangerous for us. Just saying. Thank you, by the way, Blase, for... I saw your message and I was like, use her love. What the... I went, oh, stupid, of course.
Darling, you've come back. Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel.
Just a silly quarrel.
I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
Snookums?
Snookums.
Snookums.
You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Okay.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down. Bitter medicine for you, I know, but I had to do it. And Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never...
We're gonna have to ruffle her.
Parker would never... Oh...
Or is it coming back?
What is it?
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Yeah, now we use the pot.
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer, I can explain. It was a trick.
Okay.
I was framed. Oh, he's after me! Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well,
crazy old
no
bitch.
use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And here it comes.
Yes?
Here what comes?
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what.
This is crazy. I
Come
love
to
it.
think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? Oh, what's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
I have a funny feeling it's the saloon.
Not sure what that...
Didn't want to do it with the... It's not the DeLorean. How do I get... Oh, there's also a blacksmith sign?
Not sure what that... It's an old saloon sign. Looks like it's been through a few bar fights.
Hey.
A blacksmith sign. I wonder if it's from Doc's old shop. Not sure what that...
Oh, good lord.
Not sure what that... I wonder what's cooking. Not sure what that... guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Ouch!
Transported!
Where?
Back! Back! To the past!
What do you see?
Hill Valley! But it's all different. It's so small and primitive. Heavens! Can it be? It is!
Is what?
Grandfather! Big as life!
Marshal James Strickland came to Hill Valley in 1869, shot by...
I know, Doc. We met him in 1885. Remember?
No! I must be mistaken. Grandfather didn't look like that. That man is an imposter! I'm not even sure it is a man! This is all very confusing. Where am I? Why am I thinking about the past? Get off my lawn, you kids!
Better find a way to bring back Marshal Strickland, quick! We've got to bring this story to a climax.
Edna's grandfather, Marshal Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment.
Yes.
Way back. In the future. Looks like a Strickland to me.
Like my little brother, perhaps, but not like my grandfather. Grandfather was much more shaggy.
Ah, okay, got it.
It looks a bit like grandfather now, but he would never have walked around bareheaded.
Got it, I saw it.
This hat doesn't frame her face very well. Not bad.
Oh, grandfather, how well you look. How well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic, to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century. And I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. But who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street, lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley. Beauregard. Beauregard...
Tannen.
Tannen.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look at him, acting like a big shot, throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up a
what?
I don't know. It's something I don't like. Something evil.
This is the key to our mystery. We've got to get her memory back in the groove.
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yarn.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
But something's about to happen.
Oh, yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
I'll put it on the outhouse. Okay.
Talk about a watering hole.
A saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise! Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands. I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive. No, you're doing it all wrong. It'll never burn like that. First, we'll need some kerosene. Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And now, watch. Isn't it beautiful? The devil's handiwork consumed by the fires of righteousness! Burn, you sucker! Burn!
You was never this passionate when we were dating.
Oh.
What is it, Edna? Is it the fire?
Turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading to the other buildings in Hill Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
But it did happen like this, and you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're
a hooligan. I'm a hooligan.
Oh my god. Oh.
Did I lay it on too thick?
Here's the story. Black and white and red all over.
Huh. Hill Valley destroyed by fire started approximately 2 a.m. July 17th, 1876.
Of course, I'm not the real criminal in this story, am I, Mr. Sagan? You set me up for a fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You made me burn down Hill Valley. And now, by the powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley, I hereby sentence you two criminals to... You! How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines in a Hayesville Herald. 2 months' worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right? This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right.
Much obliged.
Crackpot mended.
There's Beauregard Tannen's half-finished saloon. Sometime during the next hour, Edna's going to light it on fire and accidentally burn down Hill Valley.
I wonder where her DeLorean is.
We'll find it later. Right now, we've got to stop that fire. I'll go around back. You go through the front.
Got it.
Who is that?
I'd better not get too close. I think I liked it better on the outhouse. I'd better not get too close.
Yeah, I'm trying to enter the damn...
there?
Edna, stop. It's just me.
Mr. Sagan, what are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same question, Miss Pickford.
Isn't it obvious? I'm putting an end to your den of iniquity before it starts.
I don't think so, Mary. I don't like shooting women, but no one comes between Beauregard B. Tannen and his livelihood.
Tannen, stop! If you shoot her, she'll drop the torch, and this whole place will burn up. Edna, stop! If you drop that torch, he'll shoot us.
Looks like we're at something of a standoff here, Mr. Tannen.
I don't see a way out, unless somebody manages to disarm both of you at the same time.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
Was that a mouse?
What's the matter, Miss Pickford? Scared of a little mouse?
No, but you should be scared. Mice carry diseases. It's a fact. Look it up.
Chandelier's right over their heads. That's gotta be useful somehow. Dolores Miskin?
Are you here to haul me back to 1931 for my supposed crimes? Or is there some sort of time court for that kind?
Dolores Miskin?
Mary Pickford?
Don't tell me that you're not traveling through time under a pseudo...
It's right over his head, but I can't knock him out while Edna's still holding that torch.
Why are you dressed like that?
I wasn't planning on visiting the 19th century today.
And I wasn't planning on shooting a couple of lunatics today. Guess life's full of surprises, ain't it?
Man, this thing is not light. Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift. I wonder what's in these. Oh, stop, quiet. Gah.
What the hell? Oh, cow crap. There goes all my pickled pig's feet.
Say, that's a lovely chandelier you've got there, Tannen.
Man, this thing is not light.
What I'm trying to do.
Man, this thing is not light. I can't reach it, and even if I could knock it down, Edna'd be free to torch the place.
Maybe we can come to a more peaceable solution, Mr. Tannen.
Keep your distance.
Going down.
Oh.
Looks like your torch is getting a little dim there, Miss Pickford.
It's still hot enough to bring down this little bit of Gomorrah, Tannen.
All right, physics.
Well, how do I get over there to the pickle juice? Oh, or I guess I could just do that.
What noise? I didn't hear a noise.
100 years from now, Hill Valley will erect a statue.
Okay, that was lucky.
Won't be long now.
We'll just see.
The ammo's in place. Now to pull the trigger. The sandbag's right over Tannen's head. If I had a gun, I could probably outdraw Tannen, but I don't. The ammo's in place. Now to pull the trigger.
What kind of odds would you give me that I can disarm you?
Come on.
Got any last words?
I'll see you in hell, Tannen.
You first, lady.
Come on, you son of a...
Ha! What the frog?
Ah, what the frog?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the diversion, butthead. Nice one, Doc.
Don't tell Clara. She thinks fisticuffs set a bad example for the boys. Now, where's Edna?
Doc, she's gone. Edna's DeLorean.
We gotta stop her before she hits 18 miles per hour. Come on!
The voice and the music, it's just not...
Nothing to be worried about. You're a smart
Mixed right.
woman with a strong moral compass. You just need to think your way out of it. Oh!
Or is it mostly
fudge!
coming out of the right?
What's she doing?
I think she's spouting euphemisms at us. Luckily, the road out of Hill Valley is still pretty rough at 1875. It's unlikely she'll manage to accelerate to 88 miles an hour anytime soon.
How are we gonna stop her?
Good question. We can't risk injuring her or damaging the vehicle for fear of altering the timeline even further. Luckily, those diagnostic lights my alternate self put all over the DeLorean have given me an idea. Here, take these.
What are these?
Flux synchronization plugs.
How do they work?
I generally use them for maintenance purposes. We might be able to use them to sync up with alternate noise diagnostic modules in best way possible. Both sets of time streams can override the time and destination of the alternate DeLorean. At least that's the theory.
Okay.
That's a great plan, I think.
Best of all, we won't need relevant modules to refrain. Just snap them over the diagnostic lights.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to go out there? How the heck am I supposed to do that?
Question. Aha!
A hoverboard!
Saved our hides a few times before, so it seemed like an appropriate tool to bring along for the job.
Sweet!
You okay?
It's just like riding a bike.
Ready to make the jump?
Ready, Doc.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Whoa!
Nice form, buddy. How's the reception on the wireless?
Great. Where'd you get these?
From Bird's cache for 21st century video game consoles. Now remember, all you've got to do is attach the fluxing modules to those diagnostic lights.
Will do, Doc. try, but it's getting a little bumpy out here. I already put a flux override here.
Good lord.
Hey, that's
One more.
flux thing down. 2 more to go.
Oh, 2 more to go. Yay.
Mr. Fusion, should I disable it?
Leave it alone. It's not a good idea to monkey with nuclear reactors.
I don't think this is going to be as easy, though.
I can't sneak past the rearview mirror. I can't reach it from here. Not sure what that... It's always a good idea to keep a few flux override modules in the trunk for situations like this.
Cool.
Your fusion's belching flames!
Yes, that's unfortunate. I'd stay out of them if I were you. Don't cross those flames. They may be radioactive.
I don't even like crossing through normal flames. I can't reach it from here.
Just have to climb onto the top.
It's always a good idea to keep a few flux
Oh my god,
override
that's not the
modules
button I
in the
wanted to
trunk
hit.
for situations like this.
Oy.
Your fusion's belching flames!
Yes, that's unfortunate. I'd stay out of them if I were you. Nice work, Mark.
Not sure what that...
Climb up there.
Can't reach it from here.
We gotta climb up from the back.
Not sure what that... This windshield wiper
I
sure
don't
came
wanna-
off easy. I thought DeLoreans were put together better than that.
That is, actually, that might be what I need to do, but...
Not sure what that... Made it.
Excellent. Now let's get that flux override module before she starts making life difficult.
She's been making it easy up till now?
major chat delay. Yeah.
Receiving dish. Check.
We're almost home, Marty. Just one buck seat left.
Get off my car, you hooligan!
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Well, shit.
Not sure what that.
Well, that's what I've been trying to do. Urgh.
I better not touch it now that it's synced. Edna,
What?
let me in.
You want in? Fine!
Ah!
Marty, are you all right?
Not really.
What?
Pull over.
No!
You're in a lot of danger.
So are you!
Give it up.
You first!
Whoa.
Excellent, Marty. Now that you're on top of the board, the task of buck seat to go ahead and look at there.
It's great, Doc. Ha!
Nicely done. Now, aim the thing toward the receiving dish. That's it. Get out of there, Marty.
Phew. Now what?
Now we take control of Edwards DeLorean with the buck synchronizers now. That's strange.
What?
According to these readings, the temporal cohesion of Edwards DeLorean is decaying at an alarming rate.
English, Doc.
We've got to get Edna home. Now! Hold on!
Right into the police station. Oh, our eyelashes are flashing.
Parker? Then I must be back in Would you be kind enough to tell me what day it is?
It's the day I place you under arrest for arson, resisting arrest, and being a general all-round pain in the ass.
No! You can't arrest me. Not now. I just got back from the last century.
Would you look at that? Edna Strickland, drunk as a skunk.
I'm not drunk, you reprobate. I'm a time traveler.
Sure you are.
Oh, I'm loving this.
I'll prove it to you. Come with me. We can do the whole day over if you want. We can fix everything.
We can start by drying you out. Come on, to the station with you.
You can bunk with me, doll.
I'd rather die. Stop it! Unhand me, you dolt!
Well,
nice.
I guess that's it for Edna.
Yes, I suppose it is. You know, whoever said time heals all wounds didn't know squat about time travel.
What do we do about that, DeLorean?
How did they feel, Mr. Fusion? Who knows?
The time circuits, the temporal breakdown in Edna's DeLorean has accelerated at an exponential rate. By my calculations, the timeline should catch up with it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now!
What the hell? Hey, Parker, you're not gonna believe this.
See? What did I say? Ready to go home?
Wait, Doc, the timeline's not fixed yet. Look.
Sonny, you missed all the fireworks at the expo.
Yeah, so I heard. Listen, I heard a rumor about you two.
I guess we gotta come clean. Ta-da! Audie took me to Reno last night.
Try to keep a secret in Hill Valley.
Well, you gonna congratulate us or what?
Then it's true. My grandpa's married the wrong grandma. I'm done for.
Hey, are you feeling all right, kid? You don't look so hot.
And her real name is?
Trixie, you can't marry Artie.
Is this about my past with Kid? 'Cause Artie ain't holding that against me.
That's right, darling. The past is the past.
Yeah, but...
Oh, Cross, I'm sorry.
Artie, you can't do this. You're not supposed to get married for another 5 years.
Well, I know Trixie and I were taking things slow.
But after that witch Edna got me fired with that postcard, we kind of accelerated things a little.
The postcard? Oh, man. Can you see through me?
Nope, never could figure you out. I thought you'd be thrilled for us.
You don't understand.
Can you see
You're
through
supposed
me?
to marry Sylvia Miskin.
But I did marry Sylvia Miskin.
What?
You didn't think my real name was Trixie Trotter, did ya?
Don't feel too bad. It was kind of a surprise to me, too.
Wait a minute, you're Grandma Sylvie?
Grandma? Hey, how old do you think I am, kiddo?
But you're so skinny and blonde and...
Yeah,
You know,
it's
I
amazing
think
what
Oh
a
my
model
God.
she'll do for
I've
ya.
seen you naked. You're Sylvia?
Are you okay, pal?
Yeah, I'm fine. Great. You kids go off and have yourself a wonderful honeymoon. And don't worry about your dad, Artie. I'm sure he'll come around.
Come around to what?
To approving your marriage. You seem kind of mad about it back at the high school.
Well, that was before I got a look at her. Besides, as my dear old father Seamus used to say, no sense in getting riled up over something I can't do nothing about. And honestly, now that I met her, I can't imagine a better daughter-in-law than the charming Miss Sylvie here.
Aw, thank you, Dad.
As for you, stranger, I'll thank you to not go poking your nose in McFly family business.
It's been a pleasure, Agent Crockett.
See you in the funny paper, Sonny.
Goodbye, Grandma.
So it's
You know,
generational
I took some
pairing?
pictures
No,
of
not generational pairs.
1931.
Hey, that's my grandma you're talking about.
His great grandfather and his great great grandfather looked alike. His grandfather and his father look alike. Him and his son look alike. So his son will have a kid that looks
Here
like
we are,
George
good
and
old
Artie.
1986.
Math
May
is
14th?
hard.
15th. Best to build in a little lag time. Gives you a chance to catch up.
Looks like the estate sale is still going on. Hey, don't you want to stay, Doc? You gotta stop the bank from selling off all your old stuff.
What are you talking about? Estate sale? Bank? I'm not dead, Marty. Clara and I are having a little garage sale, that's all.
Garage sale? You mean...
Marty, you're back from your trip. Hello, Doc. Selling off the family treasures, eh?
Not quite, but I hope you find something you like.
Speaking of which, did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I sure did.
Great!
But if it wasn't
Hey,
in
is
its
that a
states,
box
the
of
hell?
Asimov?
Wait, but I want.
Let me get this straight.
so
you telling
many
me you live here
loopholes.
now? In 1986?
Well, naturally. Claire and I maintain a part-time residence here. Wasn't that the case when you left?
No.
Strange. I can't imagine not sticking around. After all, I've got my late father's foundation to supervise. If I wasn't here, who'd present the annual Earhart Brown Scholarship for Young Scientists? Something funny?
Yep.
I'll explain it to you later.
I don't see what's so funny about looking after a family legacy. Oh, almost forgot. I've got something for you. Happy graduation.
Graduation? But that's not for another... The McFlys of Hill Valley.
An exhaustively detailed history of your family, from your great-great-grandfather Seamus to the present.
You traveled through time to write this?
Well, most of the research was done traditionally, but your grandma Sylvia proved to be something of a mystery.
Which is why you traveled back to 1931, to look for her.
Exactly. Who knew she was singing in a speakeasy under a stage name?
That's why
This
he
is great,
did.
Doc.
Aw.
Thanks.
It's the least I could do for the man who saved
Right?
me from making the worst mistake of my life.
Yoo-hoo! Dr. Brown!
Edna?
Einie!
What's going on? What are you doing with my dog?
The same thing I do every afternoon, silly man. Giving him such much-needed exercise. Isn't that right, Einstein?
I think that's scarier.
Dollface, it's past time for our 3:30.
Coming,
That's
sweetie.
even scarier.
Mr. McFly, have you seen my stepson anywhere?
Oh, Biff! I think you're late for an appointment.
Oh, well, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Hi, Marty.
Don't they make a great little family? You'd never know they met in prison.
Don't say anything. Let's just walk quietly into the lab and hope there are no more surprises.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Doc!
Marty, what are you doing here?
You gotta come with me. Back to the future.
Marty, you can't be here. If your younger self sees you, the consequences could be catastrophic.
My younger self? Oh, right. Bring him along, too. This concerns all of us.
What do you mean? Does something happen to us?
Do we turn into assholes or something?
Nah, we're fine. But our great-great-grandkids?
What the hell?
Great Scott.
Doc, you gotta come back with me. Back to Don't listen to him, Doc. It's me you gotta help. If you want to save Jennifer and our 12 kids. What? That timeline was overwritten 5 jumps back.
Doc, how can there be 2 more of me here?
I have no idea. My all rights of space-time continuum should be tearing apart like a cheap dish rag right now.
It already is. What my evil twin and I are trying to say is the future is totally jacked up, and you gotta come with me to save it. No, me! So, we meet at last. You've altered my timeline once too often.
What's going on, Doc?
Well, we do seem to have a conundrum on our hands. Or 3.
Yeah, Doc, but which one is the real me?
They all are.
Obvious, Marty? Come on.
Prepare to be erased. Doc, wait! What about the space-time continuum?
Yeah.
What about my future and mine?
The future can wait. We've got a present to catch up with.
Where to, Doc?
Mr. McFly, thrill me.
I'm gonna mute the game because I really don't need to be. Oh wait, I can just skip the. Oh, that's right. That's it. That's all she wrote. It's everything. What'd I miss? Oh, my coil Twitch bot. Well, it's not mine, but someone. It's someone that follows me that does their goes through coil to spread out the bits between all the people they follow or something. I don't know. I tried to read up on it. Wow, that's Back to the Future, y'all. That's everything. Oh man. Alrighty, so I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. Ooh. Excuse me, I had fun doing some Pokemon Snap earlier and then some Back to the Future. I didn't even see what it said, damn it. Ever since I freaking automated that shit. Yeah, that's about how the ending went, yeah. For sure, Cross. For sure. Will I play horror games every Tuesday? Every Tuesday. But I'm really curious now as to what the Magic 8 Ball said, so I'll probably rewind it and look later. Hopefully you got to see the answer, because I wasn't paying attention. I think I need to come up with a I think I'm going to come up with a sound for that one as well. That way it triggers the sound, I hear it, and I can look and see what it says. And then I may need to put a little more of a weight on it before it disappears. But yeah, no, I really want to thank everybody for hanging out and all that stuff. You know, like goodness, let's see what happened. What happened on today's stream? Well, on this one, nothing except for that coil Twitch bot. Okay then. Okay, well thanks everybody, I had a blast. I hope you did too. And we're gonna raid Miss Abby Jams, and it's Abby Jams, just like that. All right, perfect. So we are going to raid, yes, we're going to raid Abby Jams. She is playing Ninja Turtles again, trying to beat it. And we're gonna go cheer her on because she's awesome. And I will catch you guys on Sunday with some Super Mario Sunday. I'm taking tomorrow off like I usually do. So there is that. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye now. Why is it on this one? What the hell's going on? What the fuck? What is happening?